Hey you scallywags! Today I'm finally upgrading Joytoy's Mephiston with soft goods from Forgeknight, and I'll be increasing his height to tighter size to be more maximum.
Shut up and sit down.
So I've had Mephiston for quite some time, and he's actually a decent figure by Joytoy. The only thing that's of real hindrance is this plastic skirting bit that gets in the way of articulation and being able to pose him in sort of more dynamic poses. They've actually given him a plastic cape as well at the back here, and he has two of them, including this one that swoops more to the right to mimic his miniature, which looks pretty decent. He also comes with this plasma gun, looks nice, and right and left holding hand for this sword, which looks brilliant. But this is not a review, as we'll be upgrading with this Forgeknight Max Bird soft goods pack. So this is the custom soft goods set from Forgeknight, formerly known as Max Bird. There it is, lovely, lovely. So I've got wired cape here. This bit here is coming out a bit. Push that back in. These arm bits might be a bit difficult to get the arms through there, but we'll have a look and see. Nice Blood Angels symbol at the back. And here's the skirting. Again, wired, which would be great to use for posing. Yeah, I don't know, double-sided tape. Side here, we have custom belt to use instead of the stock one, so you can put the bits on there. But I need to find a way to get around the floaty waist problem. So the first thing to be removed would be this belt crotch thing, which luckily the glue came undone for mine anyway. It does sit a bit too far out, so I might try and change that somehow. And these vials of blood, waist is pretty easy to get off. I'll just need to get this skirting bit off the legs. So I thought I'd need to heat it up, but it's actually coming off pretty nicely. Obviously it is advised to heat things up before you try to remove anything like this. Now here, look, the glue bit here is a bit stuck on, but yeah, that's fine. This thing here as well is stuck to the skirt. There you go, that was pretty easy to take off without ruining anything. Now this belt that came with the set is a bit too large, I think, which gives it a floaty kind of waist thing, so I might just use the original bit here, this belt bit. I managed to acquire another Khorne Berserkers, and this I'll be using to increase Mephiston's height. Now obviously the legs are kind of World Eaters looking, but the red and gold kind of work well, and the skirt bit will be going over it anyway. There you go, so it's a lot closer now to Titus size. Just remove the belt bit here from this Berserker, and it seems to be coming off quite nicely, although this side's not as smooth as the other. But I'll do the job. There you go. So the belt, given belt here is a bit too large. So it'll be a floaty waist. Mephiston's original belt along with Berserker's crotch works very nicely. It keeps it in place, so no floaty waist, and the skirt just sits underneath. Just remove the arms. Let's get this way we can get the plastic cape off and get the new custom cape on. There's quite a bit of fabric here to work with. I have to kind of fit it around like that. Get that in through and into the hole. Hole is the goal, and there you go. We'll just have to do that for both sides. Make sure everything's in there. Where are my legs? So we'll put the book on here. Don't care too much for the holster. I'll probably trim off some of this plastic for this bit here. This is my upgraded Maximum Mephiston, complete with custom cape and skirting to allow for more articulation with the legs, which I've also actually improved by increasing his height using a Khorne Berserker's legs. So I quite like how some of the gold pops out from the bottom of the Berserker's legs, as Mephiston's legs previously were quite plain. And I decided not to use the blood vial bits for now. I might try and find a different way to pop them on there, but it gets a bit too busy with that on and then hinders articulation. So looks nice, but I might find some other way to maybe get them on somehow. The problem with the Forgeknight belt is it made the skirting sort of floaty and would block the torso bit here, which is an integral part of Mephiston's design. But now it just stays in place and you can move Mephiston around. Get this plasma pistol in. And now just nicer to pose this guy. Can actually do a few different poses now. There you go, something like that. Also just get him to walk convincingly like that, using those soft goods. Just gonna check now how he stands against some other figures. Here he is against Dante now. Increased height, and Captain, jump pack intercessor Captain there. He stands over him as well. Looking good though still. Sanguinius, my custom Terminator Captain, utilizing the new Terminator body, looking good. Sister of Battle, and Titus, so closer in height now. The Titus with the Berserker's legs. So these two could, I think, go together. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think the soft goods has improved this figure? And the legs increase in height. The head is the one thing I think that needs at least another just standard head. But other than that, I'm enjoying this figure a lot more playable. These soft goods can actually access more of the articulation and give them sort of different looks. Again, just the face though, just that one open-mouthed look. Wish there was another sort of more standard head. Would have been great, but oh well, looks good. But yeah, these legs worked out quite well with how they look, and it doesn't look too obviously World Eaters there. To get your own Joytoy products, please click the links in the description of this video. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up. For more content, subscribe, and I'll scale you later.